He's gone. He could go all the way.
It's week 1 of the 2024 season as we get set for a Super Bowl 48 rematch. It's the Broncos and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense.
This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he nearly got... From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target. Thanks. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in
our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll get this to about midfield. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If your quarterback is going to make walked-up perimeter player who is responsible for setting the edge, you have to get them accounted for, because if not, you better keep your quarterback in the pocket or else you're going to suffer a lot of sacks.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. Been around.
Mike, I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook, his mind. He can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself...
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
That deep in their own territory, you want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready now for their 2nd drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not.
Anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
This one finds Lockett down the left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. From the shotgun, Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to have the first down, so they convert him.
Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run here with Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. A second down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away very good. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Gino to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes...
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get... They send Sutton in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Gino now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target.
Wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he will take this down close to a 1st down.
It's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes.
Bring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On play action, Smith. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Really nice start for this defense here. There's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8. Lockett headed in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So if it goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll do so with 1st and 10. on the ground. Here's Samaje P-Rock. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of every...
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush.
Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. First catch for him.
Great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Like, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain at their 45. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 40.
In this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this...
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback. Just mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a
concept I'm trying to attack downfield. In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job.
Now a 3rd and 2. They send Sutton in motion. Now it's P-Rob.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Broncos first down as they find a way to keep.
And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
Got a man open. It's Patrick. And he's in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
What we're seeing here.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll complete it to Barner. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice catch to this Seahawks new-look offense, and I think he's good enough in the passing game that he gives Geno Smith another option to go with the ball.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Smith to Smith and Jigba. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Love to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Broncos are on top. It's 14-10.
Seahawks 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. From the lead, drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. They'll be
going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Shotgun run now with Walker. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We start out in Southern California. New coaches at the helm in this one. Antonio Pierce has the full-time gig now with Vegas. They're in town for the debut of Jim Harbaugh and the LA Chargers. And 10-3 is the score as those two teams have gone to halftime. DJ Chark, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we take the long trek eastward to Tampa, check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The rookie Jaden Daniels taking number 2 overall with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. On the carry is P-Ron. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Byron Murphy, 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On first down, right back to Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way. Here's 2nd and 2. Patrick motioning here. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain.
Continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stop. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Patrick motioning here. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is 1st and 10 now from the 36. They motion the slot man left. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
So on a day where he's biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Piron. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Rayshawn Jenkins. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was tight. He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Oh, man, Mike, that is a heartbreaker. I mean, from this up being denied by the crossbar.
The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. On 2nd down, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football.
Keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2. They'll try and run it with Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line.
Reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos up 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. A run, it's Piron. Whoa, and a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Dulcich now brought in motion. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll get about 4 here. On second down, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And that's going to be a first down. A pick
coverage. You got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the sink, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
They send Sutton in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second. Throwing. Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Offensively landing. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A hit as he throws there.
Can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up
in short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Broncos will open up a touch.
Want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll run here. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there.
But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way. Hold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A pickup of 12 yards.
Aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that's the way you want to. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring it. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of start, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. 12 yards on the game.
But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Lead, but at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time.
And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th with the Broncos, bringing out their punter. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion.
You have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short, but there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
As a route run, quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll get this out to his running back. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Gino. He keeps it himself.
He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is when offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It doesn't really translate it on the scoreboard just yet.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see it down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors up. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Piron. Room up the sideline at the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good.
Finish with the ball, and boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line as he'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of this crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the carry is Piron. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 4th and long. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.